Hey y'all, welcome back. I hope everybody is doing great on this very cold Monday. Y'all, I can't keep doing this. I either need snow or I need spring. I love the winter when it's cold, but I need the snow. I don't like just being cold. All right, y'all. So you just saw my video that went up for that amazing estate sale haul that I had. I got some great things and I was very excited to share with y'all. But now I'm going to do just a quick little tour of what I did to the living room, the changes that we made, that desk I've been talking about forever, and just the few Valentine's things that I did choose to put up. Just didn't do a whole lot this year, but anyway, let's take a look around. Okay, y'all, so let's take a look at the living room and how I added Valentine's to it and some changes that we made. And that is Luna. She does not make many appearances. She's just a little camera shy there. But as you can see, we put those pictures above the love seat. Now we are just trying that out, just kind of living with it for a little bit. I don't really love it. I don't hate it. I haven't fixed those prints yet, but you know, I don't really like the charcoal gray with the gold, but I don't know, we're just trying it now. You know, I needed to kind of get through Valentine's Day, and we couldn't find, we tried them in the dining room and it was a little much with Pinky and Boy Blue, but we also love them there. So I don't know, guys, we're just gonna see, who knows. But that's where we put those. And then over here is this desk that we got at TJ's Antiques and Collectibles in Smyrna. We got it right before Christmas. It is a beautiful, heavy, solid desk. This piece, as many of you may know, comes out. I have filled that bottom with all kind of storage, but here are some of the things that I put on it. Now, I know it's a lot, and y'all know I'm a maximalist, but think about, like, some desks are just messy and have a lot going on. So I've got Greg's hobnail lamp up there. There is just some old keys in that little cloche. I'd like to, you know, slowly add to that. My Valentine hanky that I got at Four Sisters and my family portrait. There is the horse and buggy portrait. That old radio I got at an estate sale this summer. They said it worked, but I don't know. I've never fooled with it. I don't think it's, I almost feel like it was kind of for looks, like a decor piece. I'm not really sure. A brass snuffer and candle. There's that old pocket watch that I got. I don't really know how old it is, but I love that it has an eagle on it. There is one of my wonderful vintage Valentines that I was able to get. Where did I get that? I got that from Antiques Center in Murfreesboro. And there is that Japan tea set that I thrifted from City Thrift. I was so excited. Housebrook had one of these, and I was able to gift a set like this to my sister. And then just some more, I don't know, old vintage things that I've kind of been gathering and collecting. There's all my Prince Albert things, because, I mean, it is Valentine's Day, but I don't really have anywhere to put them right now. Somebody told me that this little box that I thrifted the other day is called a cricket box. How cute is that? There is another vintage Valentine that I was able to purchase. Now I have that old Bible that I got at an estate sale back in the fall, laid out, Book of Esther. Esther is my favorite book in the Bible. And I found these notes inside the Bible from 1881 and 1882. Thought that was cool. I have that inkwell I won in an auction, and just another little teacup sitting and waiting as the lady is reading her word for the day. So I have really enjoyed putting this desk together. Like I said, I know that it's a lot, but there's something about it that I just love. Now on these walls, I kept my Currier and Ives scenes by the Homer Laughlin up. I don't know what I'll do here once I take the red down, but I had those up at Christmas and they were fitting for Valentine's Day. Okay, now let's look over here at my shelves. If y'all notice, we added lights. Greg did that last week or so. He has all of what he's calling his English hobnail up there. I don't think that one that he got for Christmas is English hobnail, but the rest of them, well, maybe not the rest. Those are, and that thing up there that the greenery's coming out of. All of these are real legit vintage Valentines. I have been hunting and I've been so excited to find them, and I've got amazing deals. These more Victorian ones I got at the flea market this summer for like $2. The rest of these, he was $3. His head is supposed to move. He's a mechanical one, but he don't work the best. The little boy and little girl were $1. Now that I did pay $6 for, but it's sort of like a big cutout. And there I have Greg's swung vases and lots of his hobnail that I was able to get him. Here's the hanky I thrifted from Four Sisters. Another vintage Valentine. I found a lady, just another little town over selling, she had over 100 vintage Valentines. And I got like $1. Ones like this that were mechanical, they were $3. But that's just kind of similar to Christmas, just with some of the added hobnail pieces. And over here, I added a little plate, vintage style, that come from Hobby Lobby. But I thought that was really cute. And then over up to the top, he has more of his hobnail pieces, more of my vintage cards. And I love that they're written on the back. There's that deer. I really like that deer. That's a unique, rare find. Another hanky. I got the Hershey Kiss tin at the estate sale this summer that I've gone on and on and on about. They had all that Coke stuff. Now this one I thought was a little inappropriate. You were my Valentine the minute I saw you. You know, we wouldn't have ones like that today. So that is what I did with my bookshelves for Valentine's Day. Y'all know I struggle with these bookshelves. They are hard for me to get just right. Now, in order to get the desk in here, we had to swap the couch and the love seat, which makes this very, very tight. It is a busy look. We are just kind of living with all this for right now. But no changes there. I just kept the red. Added another sweet little vintage Valentine in the back. You really can't see him good, but I didn't have any more flower frogs to stand him up in, so he is on with that plate holder. This is the lamp that Greg got last week at Antiques on 231. That little heart thing. I got that at Kohl's years ago. Matches the wreath. There is another sweet little vintage Valentine. And then over here, he may have changed a few things up. I'm sure he did because of the bar cart. That is one of my favorite little Valentines that I was able to get. I started kind of pulling the brass back out. And this is hard to see, I know guys, but These two corner cabinets, he just sort of has like his hodgepodge pieces. And here, this is a milk glass lamp that I had gotten him in this, like the spring at an estate sale. May have been my second estate sale that I ever went to. And so both these lamps, they don't match. They're not matchy-matchy, but they work great together. The shades do match. Another one of those hearts. And then another sweet vintage Valentine. If you cannot find vintage Valentines, you can go on Etsy and purchase some to download and print. They are just as cute, and other than, I think, the age, like where some of the, you know, the backs have kind of aged, I don't know that you could really tell a difference. Now to the coffee table, I pulled out some of his milk glass along with some of my old books. There is that typewriter that we got at Springfield Barn. And y'all, I have scrubbed this thing and soap and watered it, and I just can't get it clean. Well, it's clean, it just doesn't look it. But there is another cute little vintage Valentine. There are my brass quail that I got, showed in my last video. And then just a cake plate. So there is the love seat, and it's, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, like I said, we don't necessarily love this. We're living with it, trying to see what we need to do, if we're going to be able to, you know, live with it. Just not really sure. Now, I really just did not add hardly any Valentines to my kitchen and family room. I don't think I have any in the family room except for a garland on the mantle. But I did want to show this Valentine that I was able to get last Friday. It is from the 30s. It was made in Germany. It is the honeycomb. It is gorgeous. I love it. Greg actually found it. Y'all, he is getting such a good eye. So that is a prized possession. I paid $8 for that one. And then I did sprinkle just a little bit of Valentine's in there. Not a whole lot. There is another, I got this one at I got this at Magnolia House in Smyrna. I've only been there one other time, but that is another cute little vintage Valentine that come from Germany. And then I just threw, you know, little Valentines in that bowl. I used to do tier trays all the time, and I really haven't done a tier tray in over a year. So I did kind of get the bug, and I did just throw together a little tier tray. Everything on there came from either the Target Dollar Spot or Hobby Lobby. And here is the other side. I haven't made a tier tray in so long that I really had a hard time with this, getting it right. But they're fun to make. I did add a picture to this. I just got this one last week. I had gotten it off Facebook Marketplace. So I just threw in, added it to this bowl and put a couple little Valentine spatulas in it. And then that is just a sign that I got from Hobby Lobby a year or two ago. So I kind of put it with all the little baking stuff. And I have one more of those little vintage style plates that came from Hobby Lobby. I got Ruby. I don't know what's going on. She's not wanting me to put her down. I don't know if she's done something, because I haven't been home but about 15 minutes, or maybe she's, you know, just needing extra mama loving. I don't know. But anyway, so I was so lucky to get all those amazing vintage Valentine cards, considering that I really had just started looking for them. I did get just a few this summer at the flea market, but was really scored with that Facebook Market find. Let me know just your thoughts. It doesn't mean I'm going to change it, but I would like thoughts on what you think about these pictures, these gold frame pictures on this charcoal gray backing. And I just don't know. I sort of like the living room and I sort of don't. It's just a room. It's always been kind of hard for me, but I am loving that desk, and what a great hubby to get that for me. But anyway, guys, I hope that y'all have a great rest of your week. And until I see you next time, happy thrifting.